Well, there you go, friends. Doc South here, and whoo, boy, it don't. And I'm sure I'm not the only one, but don't it seem like every time you turn around, you you you'll sense this like suction in your pocket, and it's your wallet pocket, and all of a sudden you go to reach for the wallet, and this hose has got your got your wallet. It's it's pulling all the greenbacks out of your out of your pocket and any loose change. It just seems like if you make if you somehow make $30, 50 will be somehow pulled. You'll need 50, right? So, and that 30 will be yanked out, and there somehow that vacuum cleaner finds the other some other 20 you got hidden deep in the recesses of your wallet, and there it goes. And that's how it's. And you're going to be broke till payday. Don't it seem? Riding to work on fumes. Oh yeah, yeah. Eating spaghetti again, which ain't so bad. I mean, it's spaghetti for crying out loud, but doggone, it just seems. And I think rich or poor, this is going on. I think I'm kind of in the lower middle class, Sandy and I, the two of us, but or maybe middle class. But I think even the rich people are probably going, oh, the pool. There's a Martha. There's a big crack in the pool, yeah, or uh, you name it. Oh, did you, the trip to Aruba's off. They they're charging too much for the plane ride. Yeah, it's well, next time we'll take the train. Yeah, it just seems uh, like the cost of gruel is going up. It just seems, don't it? Gosh, I don't know. I honestly, do you? I mean, there's times I'll wake up at night and I'll just start thinking, and of all the things when you're sleeping in bed, the a wonderful wife right next to you, or certainly nearby, and and pleasant dreams up to a point, and now all of a sudden, for one reason or other, you woke up, eyes wide open in the dark, thinking about doggone money again, or how are you going to get this over this particular financial hurdle? It's absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. And I don't think I'm the only one. I'd be interested in your opinions on this one because it does seem like the stuff just goes way faster than it should somehow. Yeah. And I suppose the thing is the executive at the factory that the factory that just made something that is now 40% higher than what it used to be. That guy, the director in that factory, is probably scratching his head thinking, my God, how am I going to cover the payroll? It seems, and the people getting the payroll are thinking, my God, how are we gonna make the car payment? It just seems like, right. I know this isn't a positive um, video, but it doesn't it seem to be what's going on. I don't know, and I have no clue how you stop the whirligig, but somehow or another. I know one thing Sandy and I are doing, and I think it's working well, but it's going to take a while to do. Is we decided that's it on the credit cards. We're not using them. So it, we pay with cash. Here you go, or a check, and that's it. This stuff of and we pay the credit card bills. We pay the amount we owe plus a little more, but we don't touch them. And yes, you're still paying interest, but every month it's just a little less and a little less, and the balance is going down instead of all the time going up. We're trying desperately to not use the credit cards, and I gotta say it does seem to help. That's I don't imagine the credit card companies are digging this thought, but the interest is just way too high. It's it's beyond what I think, especially if you have 3 or 4 credit cards going or more. It becomes it becomes a hideous debt all on its own. So I don't know. That's kind of what we're doing. It'd be interesting if you've got some money saving tips, things that you do that are making the whatever it is we're going through a little easier. I know we eat a lot of pasta. We make a lot of our own spaghetti sauce. We settle for a hamburger, for supper instead of a turkey or what have you. Uh, we make a lot of stews. Sandy makes actually a very nice stew out of basically a chicken breast. She cooks it, chops it up, throws it in the soup with a little chicken broth and vegetables, and then she adds to it. And we do the same thing with spaghetti sauce. You make a basic spaghetti sauce, and then maybe after as it starts to go down, as the pot of sauce starts to go down, you add a little more sauce and maybe stir it up good and throw in a couple of garlics and maybe a pepper. And then a few days later, you add a little more sauce, and this time maybe you put in an onion and maybe some meatballs if you got the money for meatballs. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes sausage works. Get some nice hot sausage, and you just you make from that. If you got a few extra bucks, you maybe get some raviolis instead of linguine. See? Yeah, I'm just saying that does seem to help. And you keep your eyes open for the sales in the supermarkets. There's plenty of sales, and of course, there's plenty of prices going up too. So you got to watch yourself. Don't just buy on impulse. Think it over and hold back if you can. Because eventually, I would think the people at the factories and would maybe think of some way to make the stuff cheaper. I think what they do is they make the cans smaller. It seems like that might be the case. But you get the idea. Think of ways to knock down that, uh, especially the credit cards, but anything that might seem extravagant. Maybe there's some other way to skin the cat, shall we say. I don't know. It's a thought. I'll see you later. God bless. Definitely, I'm certainly not a financial expert, and I don't even play one on the radio. So just, but keep your eyes open and think of ways you can hold back on those doggone bills. Because I'm telling you, man, they're murder. See you later. God bless. Bye now.